ghost. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the ghost. Stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time. Yeah, what's good like making? In the making, a young tycoon that's sickening.
Be careful. You heard me? So be careful.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Denver Broncos. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Right to the air is Burrow. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will finally bring this run back.
Oh, shit. What's up, baby? You love daddy? You love daddy?
But not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
I'm being his booty tail.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Etienne is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdown scores when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers.
It's Lila!
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Broncos terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while.
Keep talking about the fight. Who's going to run today? Scooter or your scooter? Your scooter? Yeah.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow flushed out right. He's got a man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And Burrow going to change the play. First down.
You move.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throw.
All right, give me a minute. Let me watch these.
For the touchdown, Kansas
Let me
City.
do something real quick.
A great
I gotta wash my
play
makeup
there
brushes.
with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have come back to make it a 2-point game. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's there he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20, Travis Etienne. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Rodgers will throw for it. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This would be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
11, 11. 11 MT, hey. 11
Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, take 26.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Michael Mayer, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Here we go. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Flush to his right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Relax, Mookie Butt.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. They're going to try a second time.
Are you cooter?
Yeah.
They give me that pink cup. You done with that?
What's that ever for?
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field.
That's not bad.
Man complete.
Why am I worried about?
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
No, give me a second.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
11.
Now they'll audible to something else.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On second down, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
That's a big banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
What you watching? What sport is this? Basketball or football? How you know? Give you five. Good job.
Here we go. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
11 MP, take. 11 MP, take. 11.
Now it's Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. An audible here to get a new look.
11 MP, take. 11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the first back in great field position.
Because the peanut need to peanut mine.
First down.
The peanut
Slings
mine.
one that's
What
incomplete.
can you do?
That
I
incompletion
don't know. Hey, the
brings up a
bum.
very important
She
call
bad
for
man to
second
you?
and long.
No.
What do you do?
No.
Run and try
She
and
bad
get
man
some
to
yardage
you.
and make it third
You?
manageable, or challenge the coverage again?
Hey, what I
Hoping for a
do?
bigger gain.
What I do?
Here's 2nd and 10.
You crazy.
Goodbye.
Now it's Rodgers. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
I want to know what I did.
Gets 2 yards and
Huh?
now it's
I want to know what I did.
He's looking at a dime formation, 6
Count your
defensive
nose.
backs on the field.
I
So he's looking for
said-
anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short, and that brings up 4th down.
I missed it. Say dang.
My goodness. Incomplete.
Say damn.
Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense
I'm
comes
not
up
gonna
with a
say
stop.
the word right now.
You're not going to say that right now because it's a bad word? Okay, don't say it at all, okay?
Here we go. The
Can
Chiefs
you
offense
you
about set
just
to begin
say
this drive.
crazy?
A kind of a lucky
Yeah,
break on
but
the
I mean, you can
drive,
say it.
Charles. The turnover on downs at the
That
offense
don't mean you
end
can
didn't
say it.
come back
You try to get me in
bite them
trouble.
after the other side
Get
of the
a
defense
boogie on you.
was able
Why
to
would you do that?
hold
That's
without any
disgusting.
points.
I would agree with you,
Please,
partner. A little bit of a lucky
people.
break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge and we didn't permit a score. That's how we
And I
Curious,
get agree.
Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively. And it caught it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard
This
line.
nigga probably angry as
A lot of
hell.
talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. They go play action here on first down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. It gets it right back to Mayer. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down is Rodgers. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Broncos. Michael Mayer with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm wondering. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Now Burrow. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
3rd and 7.
12, 12, 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
11, 11. 11, MT, tank. 11, MT, tank. 11, 11, 11.
They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Rodgers to the right side. Here's Mayer. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Back north. 26.
Now Rodgers. And this is caught for Bronco touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos are pouring it on. They're going to try and run. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Denani, come here. Come here.
The kickoff team
Go in the fridge right there and get my water.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The fridge right there. Get it. What you talking about this dog? All right. She talking about this dog, and I can see her.
There you go. Let it be light.
You crazy, girl. Ain't no water in there? You took it, Brina? Took the last water?
The Chiefs offense.
Why you let her tell me?
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly
can you let me your water off there?
All through camp and at least one practice each week.
Is it hard?
Game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that
Oh, now you thirsty. Okay.
just a little more animated.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Was that the top one?
11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception. And their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Why this shit just like it tastes like them fucking mouthwash.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their time.
That shit made me even thirstier. That shit was disgusting.
17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Rodgers now to throw. Touchdown! 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Sliding out of the pocket. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And nothing after the catch here as he's dropped right on the spot at the 47, but in plus territory. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. A huge play there for Denver. And even 40 yards. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. Touchdown, Broncos! Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. And he's brought down. And he's got it.
This is driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Did you know Daddy know how to sing?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 11 mighty, 11.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And quickly they get to the line.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this 2nd half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Rodgers to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much, but at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And now they're in the hurry-up. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Rodgers again now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Jacorian Bennett has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11, Thomas.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Rodgers. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they've burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
To throw is Rodgers. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Throwing is Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first
1-1, ready?
at the 23-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
11 MT.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. He'll buy some time right.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11 MT.
Now on 2nd and 16. Burrow escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16.
46.
Now Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down.
11.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Michael Mayer.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Rodgers will throw for it.
I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
12.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36.
11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And the Broncos get there and take him down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
Now Burrow changing the look.
12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
He'll air one out deep from Mingo.
And this is caught inside the 5. 49 yards there, a big one. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here.
Yo, Trey dog.
Appears to have already been decided. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right.
And this one too low. They're up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Here we go, here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
11,
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
11, MT, take. 11, MT, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow, flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
12, 12, 12, 11, MT, take. 11, mighty. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Rodgers looking to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go.
I need water.
Within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
On 1, right?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Yet another mistake after the interception.
Oh my gosh,
You look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline,
who got ice cream?
Jubilation and laughter. 2nd and 10.
What the hell?
Rodgers going to throw. Oh, it's deep for Duvernay.
You didn't think to check with me?
That's caught inside the
You said I want Chinese food.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You a demon, bro.
Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
On 1, ready?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow will throw.